Colin and Corey Fekew are caught in the middle of the fight raging in Congress. They had to drop out of Delaware State after racking up a combined $55,000 in debt for tuition, room and board, and books in just 2 years.
When I don't have a job, I got to start all over again. I'm not in school.
For their single mom, Karen, the college costs were crushing.
I try to be a good mother. I felt like I failed as a mother.
But now they may get help from the health care bill. In it is $36 billion for Pell Grants, free government funds given to 6 million low-income students. The maximum Pell Grant would jump from $5,300 this year to nearly $6,000 by 2017. Without the new law, it would have dropped to $2,150 next year.
It adds up to $1,600 over 4 years. That's a lot of money that people won't have to borrow, and that will help them pay for college.
President Obama wants the U.S. to lead the world in the number of college graduates by 2020. The U.S. now ranks 14th. South Korea is first.
They say cut back. We say fight back.
But critics say this new student aid is still not enough to make college affordable. 30 years ago, Pell Grants covered 77% of the average tuition. Now they cover just 35%.
The buying power of the Pell Grant will be much less over the next 10 years than it has been in the past. It will not keep pace with inflation.
And banks give the new college aid plan an F because they lose business. Right now, the government offers loans directly to students, but it also pays private banks to do the same thing. The government even covers the bank's losses when students default on their loans. So now the government is cutting out the middleman, going to handle all the loans by itself.
Is it not enough to take over car companies? Do we have to become the only bank in America to give a student loan?
But the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says bypassing the banks will save taxpayers $61 billion in bank subsidies over 10 years and cut the deficit by at least $10 billion. For Colin and Corey, the grant money will help pay for community college, a much less expensive way to get the diploma they can't afford to lose. Ben Tracy, CBS News, Los Angeles.